Hi friends, my name is Borrodante. Let's paint a cute witch. That's right, cute means manga. So let's do the kawaii version of a witch. It's gonna be a girl with a pale skin, black hair and black eyes. She'll be wearing some kind of necklaces and be all ho-style, but cute. I don't know, let's search. Okay, I like this format. Now let's find out where we want to put the witch in the shot. So the head is probably supposed to be in the field of view. They say it works best for a portrait if the head is actually in it. So her head is going to be a bit tilted like this, and the center is around here. Now, I remember that the head is supposed to have a lot bigger upper parts. The ear that we won't see, have to remember not to detail it. So the actual anime head is going to be, well, at least like this, I guess. It actually changes a lot from style to style, but if we're going for cute, it has to have this giant head. It kinda looks like a kid's head, right? That's basically the point. Kinda like that. We don't have to see the very top of the head. Maybe we'll put it right here. There will be a lot of hair, so it's gonna be kinda like, you know, cropped a little bit by the frame. So I'm thinking let's put her like this, looking at us, but her face should look away from the center of the screen. That way she looks more hostile. That's the thing. That's like in the movies as well. If you want the character to look open, you should put him in the one side of the screen and face the center of the screen. The way I do. And if you want to show that the character is trying to be closed, he's in protective state, then he should be looking away from the center. So let's see. So she's probably kind of like doing this a bit. Yeah, like shoulders are up, but the head is forward. How the fuck do we do that? Well, if the back of the head is somewhere in there, we paint the curve of the neck. Neck is always this curve. Even when the head is totally straight up, the neck is still going like this. Nature. I guess one shoulder should be up and the other one is kind of like resting down. So she's kind of like resting on one shoulder and the other one is kind of like hanging down. Because she's tired that way, I suppose. Wow, it's messing me up. The fact that shoulders are at the back and also twisted like this. Hard to figure out the geometry. Oh yeah, and this is going to be cool. The light will be from here, and there will be shadow from her hair. This will be like a dark part, and the iris, will be glowing in there. That will be creepy and kind of like ominous. Now, we should lower the eyeballs a bit, because this is almost a normal human position. And this is the anime position. So much better to figure out stuff when you're starting in a thumbnail. Especially for me with portraits, because I have no idea how to crop the anatomy with a composition. She probably has like a lot of hair, because it would be cool to make a little bit of a tribal hint in her style. Maybe her body shouldn't go to the left this much. Something like this for the clothing. Now the hair should actually show that this is not such a long head. That head is actually here, but then it went forward. Yeah, that's why it looked too big even for anime. Let's have a bit more face in the shot. Okay, something like this. I don't know which side to choose though. Kinda like this one more. Now let's skip the line art and go right away with color. Probably a horrible idea, but I'm still sticking with it. Now for the black hair. Okay, right now we should decide on the color of the atmosphere. Because black is not going to be just gray. Something close to blue or something close to red? I guess red, since she's kinda like evil. Man, it's so hard to find the correct way to put hair so it wouldn't just cover all the face. How do they do that? I feel like the head should be a bit smaller. Overdid it, overdid it. Now, let's try the eyes. I'm not sure we're going with this kind of eyes exactly. We actually need to make them bigger or smaller or rounder or less round. I don't know. Where should they be? No, I don't know. Maybe it's fine. Kind of cool shape of the eye. Or maybe I'll regret this a lot. I don't know. Let's add other details. Sexy lips. Doesn't look like a tribal witch anymore though. More like a civilized witch. I'm okay with that. Okay, now the big and awesome reward for all the intimidating details. Let's add the highlights on the eyeballs. Now, I've noticed that some artists don't make the highlight in here and only do it in here. I think that's a really cool idea, because it kind of implies that the eyelashes are so big that they're creating very deep shadow, covering the eye at all from the main light source, so we're only reflecting the secondary light. And the secondary highlight is yet very strong, because the character is so sensitive and everything is so shiny in their eyes. Kinda works. And the highlight on the nose. Let's make some cool rim effect on the eyes. They do that sometimes. Looks kind of robotic now. I'm okay with that. It's gonna be a civilized robotic witch. I kinda love how she looks right now, like unfinished designer shit. Her eyes are fucking creepy though. Now, let's start adding some clothes. What color should it be? Kind of close to black, but with a slight hint of maybe green-ish color. It should be like basically another tint of black. I think that will be cool. Okay, let's hide the backside hair and some sort of a background. I guess just the color thing, and then work a little bit on the deeper shadows, and this is basically it. Kind of a weird character. Okay, now for the background. Since we decided that black color is slightly red, let's go with a red background. It's so cool, like adding gradients from different sides changes everything so much for the representation of a character. I hate it. It's bad. It looked way better when it was a flat color. Wow, this feels so important to find the right back. I guess we'll go with this flat background. It looks best, I think. You agree? I'm glad you are. Can't get rid of the feeling that this eyeball is falling out. I guess we need to make a stronger lash underneath. I guess better. Now let's put some details on the hair. I decided to go with this kind of line. It's like her hair is taken away to the back of her ear. Cause if we don't do that, it's like her whole face disappears all the time. Not like it's her biggest problem, but still. What? You can't see all my face? My eyeball is falling out, for fuck's sakes. Okay, with this ring again. Nope. Okay, now the big shading for the whole body. Okay, I'm basically done, but the body is just horrible. And I have no force in me to continue this. Well then, let's use the ultimate trick. Stylization! Let's go more flat, because I don't want to figure out all the details of anatomy and or clothing. And it will work pretty much awesomely with the flat background and such. Cool shading on the face. Yeah, the face I'm totally happy with. Face looks awesome. Except for weird eyeballs. Like, the character in the face is really cool. Nah, you know what? Let's fucking crop the shoulder. It's horrible. Yeah, like this. There you go. Now everything is awesome. Cool perspective effect. Awesome looking. Working in layers is helpful. Okay, let's call this alien done. I'm gonna give this 6 space kittens out of 10. Tell me what you think. I'm not sure. The shoulder really fucked me up, and the result right now is actually way better. And it's way closer to be a portrait, which is supposed to be. There. Kind of cool, but not really. Creepy stare. That's what's wrong with her. The hair was fucking gigantic. Man, why is it so hard for me to figure out the head of the anime character? There. Way better. Oh my god. Tell me what you think. How many space kittens? This is the second entry in Animoo. I think this has a lot better character for sure. Actually, like, about something. Well, anyway, this was Cute Witch. And I thank you for watching if you did. I guess you did if you're here. Leave a like and subscribe. Tell a friend. Take care of your eyeballs. Do whatever you want. And I will see you in the next one. Bye! Goddamn anime cranial parts messing me up.